It is November 9th, 2013. We're leaving Bear Cafe, and I'll turn towards it. There's Mike. And I just turned on the infrared spotlight. We can't see this spotlight. It's invisible to us, but the camera can. It's gotten dark enough that we're going to have to spotlight our way. But we're not going to go very much further. There's snow, and when we get up to the second waterfall where the cliffs and stuff are, it's just too dangerous at night with the ice and the snow. There's a cliff that you just go off, and there's an embankment that's only a couple of feet wide, and you slip and fall off. You're falling 100 feet onto rocks, and it just isn't going to make for a very good day or night. So we're going to turn back about that location, but we're in here looking for footprints and Bigfoot activity. The cover's rattling. I think I'm good. I just want to make sure that this isn't going to rattle anymore.
The gloves? Isn't your hand cold?
It's in my pocket. Here, you have it back. My hand's not cold anymore. The lens cap was rattling, and so I wanted to secure it. There's the moon, folks. Cool. Looking through the lens, it looks like a full moon, but it's actually a half a moon with the naked eye. I'll turn the infrared off. Maybe it'll... That's what it looks like out here without infrared, folks. And I do have a headlamp on. I'll turn the infrared back on. There's the difference.
It's a nice landscape, we'll see.
Did you hear that? What'd you hear?
It sounded almost like a gunshot, but it was rocks going against each other.
Oh, a rock clack. Yes, Mike just heard a rock clack. Maybe the camera picked it up. There's a structure up there, by the way. The direction that Mike heard the rocks clacking is the closest structure, the newest and closest structure to us. It's up there. Don't know what structures mean, why they're made. Oh, I heard it again. I just heard one this way. It's like they're clacking back and forth.
Shut that light off for a second.
I'm going to turn my headlamp off, but I'm going to leave the infrared on.
Yeah. Why am I still seeing it on?
Suspect Bigfoot activity, rock clacking. And I'm going to point back up the direction that we heard the first rock clacks. Up this way. I just stumbled a little bit over that big old boulder. Can't see. The camera can see just fine because we're in the infrared. I'm turning my headlamp on, dude. I just about took a spill because I can't see where I'm going. Okay, my headlamp's on. That'll help a little. You ought to turn your headlamp on too.
I'm not too bad right now.
Well, if you're comfortable.
You've got your head come up here a little closer.
Trying to figure out what kind of footprints these are. They look like an elk or a moose.
No, they look like horses with shoes.
Looks to you like someone come up here with a horse since it snowed, huh?
Yeah.
Some elk hunters, I'm sure.
And again, look at those. And that's 2-foot pattern right there. So it might be somebody in boots or something, or even make foot tracks, but the snow's.
It looks like it could, you know, that doesn't look, that's not a,
2 foot.
that's something with 2 feet, Mike.
Yeah, it is. For certain right
That's
there.
not a horse. You know, when you first called that a horse back there, it looked like the right shape for a minute. But then I'm like, well, how come it's only got 2 feet?
Yeah,
Is this horse walking back here with on two hind
that's
feet?
something on 2 feet right there.
Cool, we might be onto something. You know what? Those are small. Those are,
But they've been here a while. You can see that they've been even blown over. And
those are like 8-inch. If it was a person or a Bigfoot, they'd be
walk
8-inch.
on the side of them, then you can keep watching them.
Okay. Yeah, these are old. These are like right after it snowed. Did you hear that up there? I think something's paralleling us up on that mountainside where you heard the rock clacks. I just heard something moving up there. I'm gonna pan around with the infrared camera. Maybe it'll see what we can't see. I know, but even though it's the infrared spectrum, normal light also helps. I'm not turning my headlamp off. I already about killed myself on that boulder below. Okay, I want to see where these tracks go. You know, this is a pretty good stride for someone with 8-inch feet. It could be the juvenile. Okay, I'm following the stride and I'm having to stretch out. I've got an 11-inch footprint in boots, and it's quite a stretch for me to keep up with this bipedal creature. It might be a baby Bigfoot, or a juvenile anyway. Okay. This is a real creepy area here. We've smelt it here before, dude. Okay, I want to readjust my headlamp. It's pointing more at the ground and I want it up. Doing okay, Michael? Okay. There's a freshwater spring here, by the way. We think they come out of the land of the giants and the Bigfoot Highway and drink right here. That's the way we came. We're following footprints bipedal in the snow. They're so old and dilapidated we don't know what it is. But it's definitely moving with 2 feet. At first we thought it might have been a horse, but a horse have 4. This was bipedal. And it was quite a stretch for me to keep up with the stride. All right, Michael. I'm going to start a new block. Will you hold up for a second? All right.
See, on this part of the trail, looks like they've stacked these or something to make a diversion in case the water is coming into the trail.
Yeah, this looks like man-made rock stacks to me. Okay, new block.